Oh, would you look at that? We are live. Welcome to Cutting Stems, the after show. We are your hosts, Fran,
Rhea,
and we have our panel of experts, Trent, Kelly, Keegs. We are so excited to get into night one of Claire's season, The Bachelorette. If you guys were drinking along with us, we're feeling great right now. We're doing a great job. We have our Owens mixers ready to go. Trent, you actually need to refill Rhea's glass right here.
I'm gonna help Rhea out
And
here.
Owens mixers, guys, they're so easy because you have high quality cocktails
tell us.
ready to go. Just look how easy that is. The mixer, the alcohol,
A little more
and
maybe a little more vodka.
and you are pretty much set. So honestly, what are you waiting for? Go to owensmixers.com. They have six flavors. They make more than 50 different cocktails. Owensmixers.com. And if you use code BARSTOOL15, you get 15% off.
Will she get it?
They're also in stores nationwide. Did we not open this?
I got it.
All right, we're good.
Two layers.
Probably could have pre-opened the bottle. All right, we're feeling good, guys.
All right, cheers, everybody.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Claire, everyone.
Cheers.
Night one.
And
Kelly,
Owens
Kelly, let me
mixers.
reach you.
Cheers.
Yep.
Kelly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys watching. Thank you for watching
thanks
our
for
first
tuning in.
show.
Thanks for tuning
Very
in,
excited.
guys. We're going to be taking questions live. Rhea's going to read them off Twitter. So if you're watching off Twitter, submit your questions towards the end of the show. She will read them. We will answer them. Let's start because we got a lot to get through.
Yeah.
The first 30 minutes or so was Claire basically showing us her quarantine and life during COVID and getting the announcement. Now, obviously, she had to go on lockdown. What do we think about the Claire montages, the testing, the men testing? Rhea, why don't you kick us off?
It was very emotional. And listen, I understand the time that we are in. These are things we need to talk about. We need to address the fact that we were all in quarantine for however months and we did not watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Right.
We all need to address those things. But it got to a point where I was like, all right, let's get on with the show here. I want to see the limo exits. And it was also hilarious the way that they told the guys that they were negative.
Right.
It was like the Maury show. It's like,
really
oh my God, you are not the father. They were screaming, shouting. That part was funny.
It is a strange dynamic where the pandemic is obviously very, very serious and they have to take it seriously. It's something they went through. But then it's also, this is The Bachelorette, where it's a show that you go to watch, to have fun, to laugh, to see what people are doing. And the way that it was just very dramatic, and it is dramatic, but it's dramatic in a different way that we're just not used to. The time lapses of Claire sitting in her hotel room waiting for her negative results. And then when she got her negative results, it was Chris Harrison telling her that she tested negative for
Which
COVID.
is amazing.
Yeah,
Who doesn't want to get their test results?
I guess I
from
don't
Chris
know how
Harrison?
else they would have done it, but having Chris Harrison walk in,
It's like he was the doctor.
yes,
Like he personally tested.
Almost
her.
thought-
What I love about the whole thing with Claire is every single moment of it, you felt as if Claire Crawley was the only person on earth at risk of COVID. Like
Yeah.
that was the level of drama we had here tonight, and I can't actually wait till she brings it up 100,000 times again because I really feel like she's going to.
I know, and you know what? Nothing
It was a struggle for her only.
Nothing was better than these guys, the doors opening. It's a voice that we didn't see. It was like just someone off camera
Yes.
saying, "You are cleared to meet Claire." Like it's just, it was all fantastic.
Cleared to
But then
meet
we
Claire.
finally get to the limo entrances, and we had some good ones. We had some bad ones. Mostly good. I don't know. Kelly, what did you think of the limo entrances?
I thought the majority of the limo entrances were like a little boring. Some of them were dumb, obviously, with the costumes.
Yep.
Bubble Boy, fuck that. I'm not into all of that. I
Roll
hate
outta
the
here.
costumes. I hate the bullshit. But I did love my
No.
sweet boy,
Oh,
my sweet,
Don't
sweet
do
man,
it.
Bennett, who I know, number one, I don't care. That man is gorgeous. And he looks rich, and he's is a jerk, probably, and I don't care. He can propose to me right on the spot. And he rolled up in a Rolls Royce.
He
so
might be
I'm
my
down.
least favorite person on the planet.
I believe you
I
when you
had
say
him-
that. You
I
have
had-
real hate in your eyes when you say it, and I believe it. I
He
feel
is
it.
someone who would bully me.
Look at that white
Like, if
scarf.
Look at that guy.
Oh, I
You're
love
an
him.
asshole for
Look at him.
wearing
He
that
looks
white scarf.
fantastic. You're going to tell me right now
What are you
he
going to
doesn't
the
look good.
opera? It's
He
pro-
takes it seriously. That's how bad he wants
No.
to find love. It's the opera. For
I
him.
want to get the picture up from the guy from Lazy Town, the villain, if we
Yes.
can get that up, because if you
Yeah.
watch Lazy Town and you remember Robbie Rotten the villain, I was dying. I'm like, this guy
Reference
Bennett,
for the younger
yeah,
generation watching
younger.
this show.
Yeah, Lazy Town
Town.
is just below. I
He
think,
looks
my
like that
age.
villain. I'm kind of on the same page as Kelly right now, though, where I'm at the point where I love him, but I know I'm going to hate him soon. I know I'm going to hate him
I'm
soon.
sure we'll all hate him at some point, but right now I need to
Yeah.
love him. He is a caricature. He's a joke in such a way that I'm in love with him,
I
and
bet he
I can't get away from it.
I bet he refused to ride in the limo with the other guys. I bet he was like,
I bet he
will
did.
only if I only come
Rightly
on the show.
so, rightly
No,
so. He
I will only
deserves
come
the
on
Rolls
show
Royce.
If my I'm gonna pull some strings with my dad. He's gonna let me pull up in a Rolls Royce, wear his fucking Draco Malfoy outfit. I really.
I
that
love
guy
Draco
really-
Malfoy too, so that makes sense.
That guy drove me crazy. That was by far my least favorite limo win.
What was your favorite, Trent?
I guess it's sort of an easy one to pick because it's Dale, because
Yeah.
it went so
Yeah.
well to the point where Claire could barely breathe,
Right.
where she was having trouble breathing, and Chris Harrison just sort of emerged from the shadows to be like, do you need medical assistance because you can't breathe right
Yep.
now? So it's hard to pick against that one. Because I don't like the Knight in Shining Armor, I didn't like the Bubble Boy stuff either. That's too cheesy for me.
What about the dog T-shirt? Kenny. Yeah, coming with the dog T-shirt.
Boy band manager, didn't know that was still a job that
Cover
exists.
band.
Cover band.
Boy
Yeah,
band.
cover band, boy band.
Very important
Nobody
distinction.
knew it existed,
No
so
offense.
it's not just you.
I didn't cover bands need managers like that?
Hell yeah, they do.
I
There's
didn't
some
know.
cover
They're a
bands
band.
that go on tour if they're good
Do you
enough.
know the Nerds? They go on tour. They're Jersey Shore all day long.
Yes,
they
I actually
absolutely
do know who you're
have a
talking about.
manager, I'm sure.
Yep.
Kenny is he's a strange guy to me, but I think it was nice. He had like the dog
Yeah.
shirt on. He didn't dress up like everybody else. I thought that was nice.
All right, Rhea, limo entrances. Who stuck out to you?
I kind of agree with Trent here. I said to you guys earlier, I kind of liked Kenny's vibe. He didn't
Yeah.
wear a tie, wasn't all buttoned up. That might be a little
It's like
suspicious.
Frankie Borelli
although-
at Devin Taves' wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
And the thing is, Dale, we know his connection with Claire, so that always sticks out. Mine, I automatically go to the worst limo exits. If you're good, you just skate on by. You don't
Yeah.
even think about that person. But
Agreed.
the worst ones, like, yeah, I don't want to say it.
Stop.
You know,
She can't hear
She
the
hates
word.
bathroom words.
I
I hate
hate
it too.
You're talking about the word fart right now?
Yep.
I hate
She hates
it.
the
I
word.
just hate it so
Hates the
much.
word.
I don't know why. It makes me
You-
feel weird and gross.
You put it in a tweet even. I said bathroom humor like I'm 100 years old. That's how I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm with you, Rhea.
It makes me feel like I start smelling like
No,
like
it
one
stop.
once
I
say it.
I'm gonna-
Anyways,
I'm gonna
I
throw
hate
up. I
that,
hate
so
it.
I wasn't a fan of
Here.
that. But I like the snacks move. I feel like snacks are
Snacks.
good. People get hungry. Claire's probably getting
Long night.
hungry up there. It's a long night.
Agreed.
Yeah, the ring box with the fart noise when you opened it. Not a fan. Fart jokes normally funny. I will say I do normally laugh at a fart joke.
Okay.
But in that setting, that's not where I want it.
Yeah.
That's just not. I'm sorry. It's really not. I did like Blake Moynes. I know this is so confusing because there's two Blake M's, so we have to actually call them by their full names, which feels wrong talking about this show. But Blake Moynes kind of just had a tease being like, I have something I really need to tell you when we get inside.
That was
Like that's
good.
I feel like that's cute. It's not crazy. So
You are
I feel
right
like
though. Like the ones that are normal, they get like they're white.
Oh, they're-
noise.
yeah.
You either got to be really
Yeah.
good or really really bad.
yeah,
That's
you
really
know
the
you don't
formula.
remember the normal ones,
Exactly.
which is never good.
What's his face? First out of the limo, Ben was cute. He
Yeah,
was the first
very
one out,
cute,
right?
very
yeah,
cute.
I thought it was cute. Kind
Yeah.
of stuck with me. Normal.
This is a good group of guys.
It really
All
is,
in all, I'm very impressed with the guys they got for Claire. But we're all very impressed with Dale, guys.
Oh,
Dale,
round
here
of
he
applause.
comes out the limo. Claire's like, ooh, she needed a fan or something. And Chris Harrison was just waiting for the moment to creep in and say, you just called him your husband.
There he is.
The fact that Chris Harrison
Sus.
was waiting there
Very sus.
was
A
very
little
suspicious.
suspicious.
Trent, you have talked about this music video before. If you know the Mercy music video with Kanye West and 2 Chainz,
Yeah.
and 2 Chainz is jumping into the next verse.
true.
That was Chris Harrison jumping in to talk to Claire like we've never seen before. Oh, now we're talking about a husband. Things are very suspicious. I feel like people knew there was a connection between Claire and Dale. They may have talked prior.
I've got my conspiracy hat on. I think that they planned ahead of time, like, okay, listen, we're going to act like we've never seen each other before. I'm going to go ahead and trick America into thinking that this is love at first sight, and here it is. And wow, oh my God, my husband. Meanwhile, they've been dating. That's my theory.
But it's almost like them, if it's true that they leave the show, if they leave
Yeah.
early, which I'm pretty sure that's true, then they screwed the whole thing up. Like if they were going to act like they didn't know each other when she got out of the limo, that can only work if you go the whole way and nobody finds out about it.
Right.
But if you guys end up leaving early and like getting married, people are gonna be like, what's going on with this? And they're gonna look into it, and that's where the rumors of them talking before came up.
Now, what do we think of Claire talking to Blake Moynes and saying, you broke the rule. You contacted me and you were not allowed to, but I really appreciated that. She went out of her way to have that conversation and say, you're not allowed to talk to anyone, and Blake, you are the only one that I spoke to, when there are all these rumors that she did have some kind of conversation or conversations with Dale before the show started.
I think that was to cover up the fact that she did have those conversations
Another
with
layer.
Dale.
I think so.
She wanted to be like, those are the rules, but it's okay that you broke them.
Yeah.
Because she
I
wants it
too
to
broke
be
them.
okay
Right.
that she
Yeah.
broke them.
She
So
wanted
if
to
it's
be-
okay that this guy did it, it's okay if Claire does it. And I think that they will not mention that they talked to Dale because then it all becomes too suspicious. We then get like a Peter and Kelly situation where Kelly and Peter knew
Right.
each other beforehand and now
Yes.
they're dating before. It's the same story over and over again. So I feel like that's not what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Also, Claire's forgetting, like, there are no rules. So I don't know
No
why she's
rules.
coming out here trying to lay out that there are rules when there clearly are no rules.
As soon as she said that he broke the rules, it was like,
Yeah, come on.
Claire.
Yeah,
There-
something's going on.
We all know that there are no rules, and we also know Dale was clearly the front runner after that situation. We know what's been going on. So it was no surprise that Dale got that first impression rose.
No.
You almost feel bad for the other guys that they even thought they had a chance of getting the first impression rose.
You know whose season this has reminded me of a little bit? Ben Higgins, when everybody said that he was so in love with Lauren
Yeah.
B, Lauren B
Yeah.
#1 before Ari's season.
Yep.
Everybody said, like, behind the scenes, they were always together. It was very clear that he didn't care about any of the other girls, but then he sort of like put on airs during the show, but they were like together from the beginning. I feel like this time it's the same thing, but Claire's just like, actually film it all because I don't care, and it's very clear that I want to marry this man.
Right. Right. The drama from night one came from Yosuf and Tyler C. Now
New Tyler
we'll get
C.
into Tyler C.
Steve.
We're calling him Steve, and guess what? It doesn't even matter because
He went home.
spoiler, he's gone. So we only had to live one night where we had two Tyler C's in this world, and now we can kind of just forget that this new Tyler C even came onto the show.
Thank God.
But Tyler C said that Yosuf was messaging girls on Instagram, or specifically a girl, someone that he was friends with, in Morgantown. She made him aware of the situation. Tyler C obviously told Claire. It was kind of a snitch on snitch situation where then Claire got them both together. Do we think that Yosuf messaging these girls, if this is true, an alleged, if this is true, is it really that big of a deal? What guy is not sliding into DMs of girls who is potentially going to go on a reality show to find love?
Did we ever
Trent.
Did we? Come on. Did we ever get a timeline of like when this happened?
No, because Yosuf gave no answer. His answer
Right.
was a no answer.
was
His
nothing.
answer was, I have a daughter.
Like the way, that was a very strange answer, but the way
Sick.
that new
Yeah.
Tyler C presented it was like, if you've ever DM'd a girl in your life,
Right.
I'm going to snitch to Claire and tell her about
Right.
it. Because I don't think that's a problem. Like if he was doing it and he was like, I'm going to go on the show, but I don't think it's going to last. I'm going on there to
Yeah.
get famous. Let's date when I leave. That's different than just DMing a girl at any point in your past. Like I think that's obviously very different. The flip side of that is Yosuf had the worst answer of all
Right.
time when approached about it. So
Right.
they're two bad things.
Rhea, what do you think of the girlfriend DM situation? Because it feels like this situation has happened before, like, oh, he was talking to her, he had a girlfriend,
Yeah.
or he had this. But to me, this feels less severe. When Claire was like, do you have a girlfriend? He said no. And do you have a girl who
too.
thinks you're his
Good
girlfriend?
question.
Yeah.
What do you kind of think the difference is there?
Well, I think when it comes to quarantine, just like The Bachelor, there are no rules. I think when quarantine hit, no rules.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, will the show even happen? So I feel like guys were DMing girls because they're bored. Like, what were you doing? I know I asked you the first time, but
I feel like I'm really getting put on the spot here.
you are. Because
You are
you're
the only man
guy
on this
show,
channel,
and
so-
we need a guy's answer. But I just feel like, if he didn't start dating this girl or had a girlfriend situation like then it's a different thing. Oh, you were DMing somebody, so was Claire. Claire was DMing Dale. So, I mean, Who
Yeah.
cares? He did
I think
answer terribly, though. So that was the only reason why I was like, get this guy off the show.
World's most awful answer, but I think that you're right, Fran. That line where she said, "Is there a girl out there that thinks you are her boyfriend or
Right.
she's your girlfriend or whatever?"
Right.
That to me was the telling sign of it
Because
I'm
that's happened
sure
many
he's-
times.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, that happened with Jed, with our boy
Yeah.
Jed.
Yeah.
But I think that that's Rhea's right too. It's like it's quarantine. And people are going to be reaching out to other people. Like they didn't even know if the show was really going to happen. Like, what's he going to sit down and be like, "Oh, I'm thinking about Claire for 8 months straight"? Like, no, it's not.
Claire
happening. He doesn't
literally
even know
said,
her.
"I may never find my husband."
Right.
Those words came out of her
Literally.
mouth.
I also think new Tyler C might have watched past seasons and he sees the people that snitch on people who may or may not have been DMing other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get brownie points and
Right.
that's how they move up in the rankings. But it wasn't the right type of DMs for him to snitch on Yosuf at all.
Yes.
Right, and unfortunately, this did not work for Tyler C. Because fast forward to the rose ceremony, and Tyler C. did not make the cut. He was sent home, and this is one of the situations where the snitching does not pay off whatsoever.
You actually do get stitches for
Yeah.
snitching this.
Do you guys think Claire should have kept Yosuf as well, or just sent him home also?
I think it's fine that we kept him. He's probably a dick and will bring like more drama down the road. The fact his non-response answer was
Right.
so absurd that I look forward to him getting into like a fight with another guy for real, not this bullshit with fake Tyler C.
And it's hard to even remember what exactly he said because, like you said, Trent, it all kind of didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did he claim that he doesn't message girls without getting answers back? Like,
He
I
said
feel like
something
he
along
said
the lines of,
something
if I'm messaging somebody, they're
I
like
get it.
answering
They
me.
respond,
Like, it sounded like
Almost
that.
like
yeah.
he's like, I know they're gonna respond to me
Yeah.
because I'm Yosef.
I only
And
message it
look
when
like,
it's a sure
and I look
thing.
like a vampire. He
Yeah.
looks like a vampire.
He does
okay?
look like a vampire.
I think we all need to address that. We've been talking about
He
Yosef,
does.
and he looks like a vampire. It's something we
He
all need to
does.
keep our eye on.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's a vampire.
Yep.
But in terms of keeping Yosef and sending new Tyler C home, I think you either send them both home or you keep both of them.
Yeah.
Just almost from a producer perspective. Like,
Right,
you either
you
want
keep
the
the
beef to
feud
continue
going or-
take it
yeah.
all the way out. So
Yeah.
it's weird to keep one of them, but it's Claire's choice. But if I were the producers, I would have been like, you get to keep both of them or you take them both out.
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of over otherwise.
Now, from this group of guys that we have going forward, do you have any favorites besides Dale? Can't pick Dale.
It's kind of
Yeah.
weird to pick
Can't,
favorites.
can't
but-
pick Dale. Anybody else? That
I'm gonna
stood
go
out to
Kenny.
you?
I'm just gonna go Kenny.
Kenny?
Just for
Okay.
just for fun. I'm
All
going
right.
Kenny because I can't remember
I like.
anybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say she does. I was like, she
I-
doesn't remember anyone.
I just don't remember anybody's name, and Kenny for some reason is sticking out to
Yep.
me. So I'm gonna go Kenny. Although don't think that's going far.
I want to say Chasen. That's just a
That's just a name that popped into my
definitely a
head.
name
yeah.
on the show, and
Jason would beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
would. Every guy on the show would beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, it
but
seems like this crew isn't like your kind of crew, is it?
no, and it
No.
starts with Beth.
Is it
Now,
ever?
what does, okay, but now what does that say about Trent? Because we all preface this by saying this is one of the best groups of guys we've seen.
I know. He's literally crying himself to sleep about Bennett bullying
They're
him.
very-
For real. Like, it's tough.
I'm actually afraid to close my eyes tonight. 'Cause
Yeah,
I, think Bennett is
I
gonna be
believe
there.
you. You're looking into my soul, and I really
He does
almost
live
say
in
that.
this city. So
What?
Dun, dun,
Does
dun.
he?
Oh my God, Kelly, keep it in
Sorry,
your
guys.
pants.
I
Keep
am
it in your
busy for
pants.
the next
bio,
couple of weeks.
Go read his bio. He loves walking the High Line in his Belgian loafers.
Okay,
That's what you
so
learned to
do
do.
I. Literally,
get
but they're
Kelly
my
some paper
Gucci
towels.
loafers. Are you joking me?
Holy
oh
shit.
wow! Oh,
Incredibly
wow.
disappointing how much love Bennett is
Wow.
getting on this. On
Yep.
this
I'm
show.
sorry.
Well,
I'll try to turn. but
Bennett,
I don't think it's gonna.
Maybe you should slide into Kelly's DMs because
Stop,
I
Bennett.
feel like you've definitely left the
No,
show.
do we want that for her? We're her friend. We're supposed to protect her from that.
Rhea, shush.
You know, the heart
Fine.
wants
Let
what
him-
the heart
let him come
wants. And
You know what? A good
That's
friend
true.
would let you make the bad mistake, so go for it.
Yeah, let me do it. I need to make these mistakes to learn from them. So
Okay.
Yeah.
let me do it.
All right, fair.
exactly. All right, I want to talk about the promo at the end of the show before we get into questions from Twitter. So if you're, submit your questions on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
So Rhea can read them.
Oh, I'm going to put that out there right
Trent
now.
almost passed out at the end of this episode because he thought they were maybe going to show Tayshia exiting the limo. They did not, but it's so clear that she is coming. The one thing that I was more surprised about, because we have kind of seen a lot of spoilers and what's been going on, it feels like Claire's season sneaky goes longer than we all thought. I thought it was maybe going to be a couple weeks, but it seemed like there were a lot of dates,
Yeah.
a lot of outfits, a lot of drama. It went long enough for the guys to think that Dale is maybe a little shady
Right, we still have a whole arc of that where they
Right.
find out the stuff about Dale, they approach Claire, and then he somehow clears it up, obviously. But that's going to take
Yes.
at least one episode.
All right, I have a question for all of you that I want you all to answer. From that promo, do you think that Claire leaves in love with Dale?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think they're trying to make us think differently.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
everyone knows.
Because everyone already knows
I
that they
think
want
so
us to
too.
think differently.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
answer is
too.
definitely yes, but I do think it's going to take longer than I thought. When
Yeah.
we talked about it earlier today where
morning,
we
yeah.
thought it was going to be a normal one episode like tonight, which it
Yeah.
was, and then next week it was going to start going like
Right.
falling for Dale, they're encouraging her to go, and she leaves. I think
Right.
we're going to get 3 to 4 weeks now as opposed to 2. Maybe even further.
She's I mean, made out with a lot of the guys. For being so in love
There
with
was a lot of
Dale
kissing,
already. There
yeah.
was a lot of kissing
Yeah.
going on.
What do
and a
you
lot of
think?
like bed makeouts too, it seems.
I still think she does also, but it seems like there's more to it than I had thought. I kind of assumed that she had maybe run off with Dale without exploring some of the other options.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it does kind of seem like she is into it. I don't know. She says, I'm 39, I know what I want 9 million times.
Yeah.
So
Do we think
if that's true,
do we think Claire and Dale, if they are, or if they did leave together, do you think that they are still currently together? I haven't seen like paparazzi pics really. Like if they are, they're doing a good job of hiding it, in my opinion.
yeah.
I think they are.
think so?
I think that Claire and Dale are together. I think that once the word got out, Bachelor did some damage control because they were like, all right, everyone knows too much about this
Right.
season.
They're definitely forbidden to
yeah.
be
They're probably
together.
quarantined together somewhere
That would make sense.
in a resort, a beautiful resort in Mexico.
Isn't that lovely? At La Quinta, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe could be just right
I
back
can't
at La
believe
Quinta.
I fell for that limo thing at the end. They always get me
really-
with something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
They got
thought
me
we,
too. They
I
got me
really,
too.
I really thought they were
They
going
really
to have
got
her
me.
step out.
Yeah.
'Cause they-
At least a foot.
At least
Yeah.
a foot, and they just haven't yet to officially say anything about Tayshia. Like
No.
Chris Harrison, if you ask him a question, he'll say, "Oh,
tried.
it's double trouble. It's all these weird words." We know it's going to happen, and I just want them to officially confirm it. And I thought that was going to happen tonight, and it just didn't.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see for sure. All right, Rhea. Questions. Do we have them? What
We
do the
do.
people want to talk about? Let's hear it.
Yes.
Bachelor
You responded in the
Nation.
comments?
Look how
Are you
beautiful this
battling in there?
look how battle
Is she fighting?
beautiful this graphic is.
I am talking
She's
to people.
she is typing furiously into the comments.
Well, I was talking to people in the comments because my name still comes up as intern Rhea on Periscope for
Oh,
some
it's
reason.
mine does too.
Damn.
So
Stool
people were
intern Fran.
confused if it was really me,
Yeah,
but we did
yeah.
have some questions.
Just battling in there.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I got a full-time job, all right?
me.
All right?
Yeah.
I work here,
Watch
okay?
my show.
Where
All
they
right?
signed me full time.
My paycheck
3
said
years
Barstool
ago.
Sports.
Yeah. Okay.
Just completely forget where you are.
I'm like literally battling over here.
It's
But
fine. It's fine.
we have
It
our
needs to be
first
done.
question, and the
Okay.
first question is for Trent.
Okay.
I
Of course
plan
it
to
is.
be luggage guy Trent for Halloween this year. Can I get Trent's advice for pulling it off?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. If you get a black crew neck,
If you
and
it's
you
right,
buy
it's happening
Stand
right
up and show everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get some.
Watch your-
am
watch
I
your-
gonna? Oh, I'm
watch
gonna
your
spin.
mic, yeah.
Get some khakis from the Gap, and
Love
then
it.
you are.
Do
you're
a
good to
spin.
go.
Wow,
there he
that was a
is.
nice little twirl.
Yeah. Well, how about that? Look around.
Woo!
I do think I pulled something. It's actually, yeah, I've actually got a lot of
Okay.
people asking me if Halloween is still happening and if they can still go as me for Halloween. Please do and send me pictures. That would be hilarious.
And you know what? It's a fantastic Halloween costume because sometimes the most simple Halloween costumes are the best.
Yeah.
This is so easy.
So simple.
oh, and
so
yeah,
easy.
grab a
You
piece
really
of
You don't really have to
luggage.
pay. Yeah, you don't really have to pay for a
Probably,
costume.
you probably
like-
have most of this at your house
Yeah,
already.
exactly.
And the best part is you're probably not going to a bar or anything. So if you're in an apartment, a house, the luggage is easy to have around.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect way to reenact that video if you're in your apartment. Just
Exactly.
luggage, walk right out your
Exactly.
front door.
Yep.
Exactly.
So please do, yes.
Yep. Next question. This one is all about Tayshia. We have a little combination. I'm going to add them all together. Do you think new guys come in for Tayshia? Do you think any of the guys stick around for the new Bachelorette? So who do we think's leaving? Who do we think's staying? Are they bringing new guys in? What is going to happen when the new Bachelorette, aka Tayshia, comes in?
I think they all stay.
I
do?
Why would they have any reason to leave? Like, none of them are going to claim that they're already in love with Claire.
For sure.
So I don't know why
I
they
think
wouldn't
it's,
stay.
I think it's also kind of a bad look if they leave. Like
Yeah.
it's sort of like I don't know. If they
Or
aren't
is it a
coming
bad
just
look?
for
Because
Claire,
if they were coming just
if
for
they're
Claire,
coming
then the
just
good
for
look
Claire,
is
then
to leave.
Sure, then you're right. Yes, but
Yeah.
I feel like if their look is to find love on The Bachelor,
Yeah.
you got to stay for sure.
I think it's a bad look if they stay. Because
Really?
do they specifically come for Claire? Because if you stay,
Not from the beginning, really, though, because they don't
The
know who
initial
it's going to be
castings,
while they
no,
cast.
but because of lockdown and everything, they all knew obviously that.
Because if you
that
stay,
it
you're
was
like,
Claire.
well, I don't. It's almost like you're saying, I'm not here to find love with Claire or Tayshia.
Right.
I'm here to be on TV and
Right.
try to get more famous and that. So I think it's a better look to leave.
Right.
I think.
Which is why I think a lot of them will stay. And I also think
Yes.
that,
You're not going to get
Yeah,
anything by leaving.
exactly.
Claire's already like married
Exactly.
to Dale, so it's like.
and I feel like maybe they might bring back guys. Because it would be unfair to if like,
Didn't they recast? Wasn't
so
that a
in the
rumor?
right, and in the promo they had said, what if all 15 of us leave? Like, so if it's 15 at that point, who knows how many it is when when the switch happens. I think it would be unfair to Tayshia for them to start with like 13 guys. Like, I think
True.
she's
Yeah,
15. You
that's
know, they're going to have to bring other guys in, whether that's ones we've seen already or new guys. I would love new guys.
Maybe they bring back new Tyler C and the Yosef stuff blows up again.
That would.
Because now we're living where
Maybe new Tyler C gets a
Interesting.
second chance.
We're gonna
Maybe
have
maybe they bring back all the guys that just
Yeah.
got.
we're gonna have zombie contestants.
Yeah.
Where they're just back from the dead.
Possibly.
I feel like we've unlocked a new level. Of
Yeah,
the
we
game.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like zombie
Zombies.
level, bringing them back from the
Zombie
dead.
contestants.
That is the only thing that could bring The Bachelor to the next level.
Yes.
Zombies.
Zombies.
All right.
And vampires. Okay,
Rhea, let's do our last.
2 more questions.
Okay.
We'll do 2 more
You guys
questions
should-
real
they better
quick.
be 2 good ones.
Do you think Blake could be future Bachelor material?
That's too early.
Blake Moynes.
Yeah, Blake
Honestly,
Moynes.
is he the one?
I liked Blake
He's the one who
Moynes.
texted Claire, right?
Yes.
I think.
Sweet
I
smile.
think that he's really sweet. It
I
is
don't
a little hard to
love the
tell
facial
by
hair that
judgment,
much, but I can get past that.
I think he's cute. He looks like a little Williamsburg guy or something.
Yeah.
And, like
That's-
probably
yeah.
probably like makes his own pickles or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like Seth Rogen.
Yeah, a little bit like.
I think it's too early to tell. I can't get a read on any of these guys. I feel like I watch each of them for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I also like Ben too as a possible early bachelor.
Yeah, he's adorable. I think I really.
I don't know if we can have another Ben bachelor though. I think we can.
No,
I don't know. That would be
We'll
the
have to
third
see.
one, right?
I think so.
Ben F.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
Higgins. Yeah.
That's too many Bens.
Yeah.
Last question.
Okay.
Who do we think told Claire she was the oldest Bachelorette with the megaphone hands?
That's a good question.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
This is going to be my guess only because Chris Harrison did say that I believe Brandon
Ooh, yeah.
said something to Claire that he meant as a compliment, but she took it the wrong way and it was a problem. So I'm thinking maybe Brandon, and then that started a whole conversation about her being the oldest Bachelorette, maybe blew up more. But I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
I feel like the guy, I don't even know if this is true. I just can't stand him because I feel like he's gotten too much airtime and is very much there for the wrong reasons. That guy,
Yeah.
Mike, he's really vlogging a lot and he's just like being a little annoying and has like long hair.
Mike was sent
or
home
whatever.
already, Kelly, so you're
was
going to have
he?
to pick
Damn.
someone.
Do we
Thank-
have a,
So it's not going to be him.
I was
Thank
gonna
God,
say,
honestly,
do
thank
we
God.
have a list of the names of who are still
I
there?
would like to know.
That would help.
I have a list of no, I don't. I can tell. I mean, I do, but not on me right now. Tyler C., Mike, Chris, and Paige were the ones that went home.
Okay.
Chris and Paige.
I think it
put
might
him
be
in.
I don't know who any of
Yosef.
those people are.
Oh, it could be.
Could be.
Yosef.
I think it might be
He is a
Yosef.
wild card.
He's an issue. He's a
In my
problem.
opinion, yeah.
He's
He's going to be a big
Seems like a
problem.
trouble.
I
maker.
sense it. I feel it too.
Did you pick someone, Trent?
I think maybe Kenny blows his top and he just loses it.
I actually
that.
Don't do this to
am
me,
loving
Kenny.
that
Don't do it to
we
me.
have picked Kenny for almost every category, mostly because we all remember Kenny's name and nobody.
absolutely.
Like, I feel like we're all just
That's
saying
exactly
Kenny
why.
because we all remember
Listen,
Kenny.
he's very important, okay? He's the manager
Yep.
of a cover boy band.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys,
no
we are going to wrap up this after show by handing out our roses. Every week we will give out a rose to who what we appreciated the most, who we loved the most. It can be a man, it can be an inanimate object, whatever we want it to be.
Yep.
So we're going to start, Kelly, with you. Who do you give your rose to tonight?
My rose of the night goes to the single producer who thought it would be a fantastic idea to have my boy Bennett come in the Rolls Royce directly after fake loser Tyler C. coming in a station wagon. Roses,
Perfection.
Roses to them.
Spitting facts. over there.
Poor shaming Bennett. That's what
Yeah.
he poor shames people.
It's hot.
Mine. Oh,
You might as well wear that shirt that Paris Hilton wore. Stop being poor.
Literally. I'm about to buy it on
I bet
eBay.
Bennett has a bunch of those.
bet he
It's-
does. I'll buy
my rose of the night goes to Straight Jacket Guy. Big
yay.
fan of. Well, here's what it is.
one.
It's a crazy move when you get out of the limo. I hate that when you get out of the limo and you're wearing a costume, specifically a straitjacket.
Yes.
And then as the night goes on and he continues to wear the straitjacket, you continue to win me over. So like you see him in the mansion or the fake mansion, I'm still like, that's weird. But then the third, fourth, fifth, then he's at the rose ceremony in the straitjacket. I love straitjacket guy, and he gets my rose tonight.
My rose will be going to this little speck on this little, I don't even know what I would call this. It's a piece of Claire's dress. I don't know if the camera's going to me.
I would switch the view
Yeah.
on Rhea here.
Yeah,
we go.
this little thing that was on Claire's dress. She was wearing that,
Yes.
what do I even call these? I can't even figure out
like
a word.
A mirrored.
Yes, her dress company
This
sent
thing.
this to us. We have a
Yeah.
little piece. And
Right here.
One
Yeah.
of the hanging mirrors.
Her dress was beautiful.
So I'm going to give my rose to her dress, including the piece that I now have in my hand because it is attached to a rose.
Yeah, and a real rose,
Yeah, it's lovely.
which is very nice.
Yeah, it smells nice.
My rose tonight is going it's going to be a wholesome rose. I want to give my rose to Zach C. He is from my dad's hometown. Got some hometown connections. He seems very, very sweet. And
Crowd reactions just laughing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Zach C. So he's getting my rose tonight. Thank you guys for joining me on this show. Thank you all for watching Cutting Stems, the after show. We will be here live every Tuesday night talking about The Bachelorette. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Oh, and go to owensmixers.com. Code Barcel15. You can get your Owens Mixers so you can drink along with us because we will have that drinking game going every single week. So
Every single week.
look forward
And
to that.
Don't forget that there will be a new Chicks in the Office podcast. Tomorrow, Wednesday, will be dropping. It will be a full Bachelor recap like we always do. So make sure you tune into that.